So when I was growing up, I had like years in like middle school where I would basically every other year I was either Harry Potter or a Star Wars character, and it would just go back and forth like every other year. I had like a cycle because those were just the two things that I was like. One year I might have been Brett Favre. I mean, that's just a Wisconsin thing.
That's a classic.
Right,
yeah.
right.
You have to go as Brett
Everybody's
Favre. If you're a
favorite
kid.
Yeah, if you didn't go as Brett Favre once, come on.
Yeah.
It's like Fenner's favorite Wisconsin outfit.
Yeah, my favorite costume growing up, throwing on a bunch of camo and saying I'm a hunter.
Man, you really see that costume out and about, and you're like, wow, he went all out. Look at that effort. Give that kid some candy.
Wow, just like, what are you for Halloween? I'm a hunter. That is just the ultimate, like, we had nothing else. I just want the candy.
I had what was in the house.
Yep. Hey, you can't blame me for that. I was using what I had. Not all of us were rich and could afford costumes all the time.
That's why I went Harry Potter every other year.
Well, Zach, you had 1 year you didn't go Harry Potter. And I think my favorite Zach year before I went to college of his costumes was going as Walt Jr.
No! I forgot about that. Oh my god.
One year, Zach went as cerebral palsy Walt Jr.
I forget about that night every year.
Oh, man. Now you want to talk costumes, and he sold it, man. He looked good.
I did look good.
Everybody knows. Everybody knew it was Walt Jr.
I want people to. I want this note in the pod. That was 2013. Things have changed since then. 2013 was real different.
It was very topical.
Wow, that
did not
night
age gracefully.
did not age at all. Holy shit! I went as Walt Jr. Wow.
Oh, that's funny.
Shit. I don't even think about that. Man.
Do you think if you did that anymore, anybody would even get it? Because at the time, I feel like
I think
everybody
some
knew.
people would get it.
Yeah, at the time, it was like the last season of Breaking Bad, I want to say.
Right.
I think some people would get it. Like, people still like Breaking Bad.
Man.
That's incredible, though. I wish I would have known that or seen that.
Oh, the picture is
the
documented. The picture is very much because this was the night junior year of high school where I just like puked my guts out and like my parents had to come pick me up. It was
with the crutches.
Yeah, with the crutches. The family where we were at, they tossed those out. They burnt those crutches.
Did they really?
Yeah.
What a disgraceful night.
Yeah, that is the most cursed night of my life by far. Wow, I was caught off guard by that. I forgot about that shit.
As soon as we started thinking, like before this, we started. I was thinking, wait a minute, what notable costumes have I seen? Oh wait.
Yep. Yeah, that's tough. I've had. Yeah, I don't know.
What's your guys' favorite costume you ever wear?
I would say Mac Miller.
I was going to say
cool.
the one I like of yours that I remember was Mac Miller because it looked pretty good actually.
Yeah, because I had like the tattoos drawn on. It was pretty sick. Yeah.
Yeah, that looked cool.
Yeah, no, that was a great tribute. That was a very, very nice costume.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of mine, and I'm having a tough time actually remembering any of my childhood costumes.
Oh, dude, if we're talking, my favorite childhood costume was my mom sewed me a yellow Teletubbies costume when I was like 6 years old. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world.
That is hard.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Extremely cool.
One I just thought about, my brother, he went as a tractor one year.
Like a transformer kind of?
No, like he was a tractor. like he had a cardboard cutout that was a tractor and he just like kind of stood in it. Oh man, I'm sure that's documented.
He must have been a real hit going house to house.
Yeah. God.
Trick or treat. Hey, what are you supposed to be? Farming equipment.
What are the worst costumes?
I honestly I don't like usually dress up for like Halloween. And I don't really go to many Halloween parties, but when I see like just like I don't know, like your average cop where you pay $40 for like a cop costume or something, I think that just looks so fucking tacky.
Why would you even want to be that for Halloween? Get out of here, pig.
Yeah, we don't condone that on this podcast. But
not necessarily even cops, but any of those like $40, $50 costumes that are just like you buy it, it's a one-piece thing.
Cool.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah.
Cool.
I like the effort. I like to see something that's a little bit more outside. Like, not just, like, generic stock character that's like, oh, he's a hippie or something like that. But the cardinal sin of any Halloween party you ever go to is Joe Schmo jock boy who has to show up in a jersey, and that's like he doesn't even have the pads. If you want to wear pads and stuff, I respect that hustle. But if you're trying to just be like, oh, I'm wearing Aaron Rodgers today.
Aaron Rodgers.
I just thought about this. One that would actually be sick is if you did like an Allen Iverson costume and you wore like his jersey, you wore like his baggy ass pants or shorts, and then did like his signature cornrow hair. Dude, that'd be cool.
Yeah, really if you actually like put in the effort for it can be awesome.
If it's like a moment, like if you went as Aaron Jones this year, wore the sunglasses, put your hair back with a bandana, that would be a really cool costume. Like, you can pull it off, but like I'm guilty of it. I went as Blake Bortles and just tossed on a Blake Bortles costume one time.
We like to think you've moved on. You've changed.
I went as I think it was 3 years ago or 4 years ago. I went as Nelly, and because Nelly's the one who sings Tiptro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I put a Band-Aid underneath my eye and wore my Clay Matthews jersey backwards.
You guys remember when we were in high school and they banned everybody from wearing their jersey backwards once the faculty found out what Tiptro was?
Oh, yeah. Iconic.
Oh, man. I don't know how they ever found that out, by the way. Did somebody have to spill the beans, or was
we had some younger teachers? I'm sure they knew what was going on.
Right.
Good times.
Good times.
No.
No, but I'm not into those generic costumes. Like, here's a cowboy.
Right. Cowboy could actually, I don't know. Yeah. I'm starting to think that's like fireman.
Cowboy might slap. I'm going to be honest with you, boys. I don't know.
Stay tuned for Cowboy Doc. How many Tiger King costumes do we see this year? Doesn't that feel like 10 years ago?
Yeah. That's actually perfect. What I wrote down was the costumes. I don't know if I love them or hate them, but are very topical within the last like couple months.
That
Tiger King,
really poorly.
And the one I wrote down, we are good. There's going to be so many Among Us costumes.
It's
so many.
And then you also forget we're in the most cursed time of year for Halloween. So how many Mike Pence fly costumes are we going to see? How many? Oh God! I just realized. Are people going to dress up as Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
No.
I think they will.
Oh no! I think you're right.
Dead ass think they will.
I think you're right.
All you have to do is style your hair and put on the robes. That's it. It's so easy. People are going to be going to see some Ruth.
Yeah, we might see some Ruth. God, that's just one that.
So,
I don't know.
Shout out to RBG. You'll be immortalized forever in the costumes of 16-year-olds.
What about? Never mind.
What? You said it. No, you said it.
Brother. So what if you?
I don't like this.
I was just gonna say something about Herman Cain. We'll leave it.
Oh no, this is hilarious. Better out.
Leave it.
Can I be? I want to go as Halloween as a member of the Cain Gang. The hashtag Cain Gang, who are holding up his Twitter account like it's fucking Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh no.
Just tweeting beyond the grave about how COVID is a hoax. as he died.
He
from
died,
COVID.
yeah.
This isn't even. I think that is just like goes way past like political into just being so absurd, borderline parody.
Yeah.
Because that's more like an Onion article.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
Don't think we'll be seeing a lot of Trump jerseys or jerseys. I said, oh boy, not a lot of 45 jerseys, but no, not a lot of costumes for Trump.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that plays too well right now.
I think in some areas they would think it's a hit. There's probably that probably hits. Or I could see like boomers doing a Sleepy Joe Biden, and he's like,
He's got like a nightcap on.
Yeah. Oh man, I think you just talked it into existence. I think that's happening.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. That'll be real thrilling.
That's the worst. Don't be a political figure for Halloween. Just don't.
True. Just stay away.
Yeah, it's okay.
You don't need to. We can have one day where we don't need to think about it because it's on most people's minds a lot right now.
Yeah.
We can take one day to just wear something silly, have fun, and then we can be depressed the next day.
But if you can pull off the accent and you've got something going for you, a Bernie one would kind of hit.
Get the hunch.
One with a pistol. And he's asking you for, once again, for
financial support. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it kind of works.
Or if you're going to a really classy Halloween party, you could dress up as Andrew Yang and just buy a math pin and wear a suit.
Oh,
okay.
Actually, because
give everybody thousands of dollars.
yes, you have like fake $1,000 bills that you hand out to people. These are
you shoot them out with a Supreme gun.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what'd be good? You go to a house party and you just buy like a bunch of those like little mini shot bottles that you get at like the counter of a liquor store, and then you just walk around giving people their stimulus package at here's your freedom dividend. You walk around doing that.
This plays.
You win a lot of friends real fast.
These are fantastic.
These actually
I
are.
love
I'm
these.
keeping that Andrew Yang one in the back pocket.
Yeah, or just show up with like a case of Miller Lite and just like wrap around like freedom dividend on it, and you just hand them out to people, and just like it plays. It works so well. God,
we're gonna workshop this.
Right, I love that one. Holy shit. Oh man. See, if you can do something like that, very specific, put in a little effort, I don't care what it is. It'll play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You think we're gonna get doctors this year?
Oh boy.
I was thinking like if somehow like people would try to dress up as the coronavirus or something, but I don't know if that's like.
Oh my god, that's definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
Like I could picture people like in that same like lazy sense, just wearing a white T-shirt and drawing like what the
whole
the
whole like line or whatever.
Even worse, they'll just write COVID-19.
Yeah.
Or super spreader or some shit to try to like take the piss out of it.
Oh.
Or just like write fake and they're like everybody's like, "What are you?" and just be like, "I'm the coronavirus."
No. That's not.
Oh, you're giving too many ideas.
Oh man. See, I like just going as something that like one year I was also Arthur. That was pretty fun. That's a pretty fun one.
Arthur?
Yeah.
How old? That was in college, wasn't it?
Yeah. I did it. I've done like a couple each year. That's why like the Blake Bortles, I was also like other shit. Cuz like you can't.
I was also Nick Foles.
You can't you can't like you can't wear one costume twice, you know.
You can.
Yeah, it depends on how much effort you put in. Like, if you would have wore that Mac Miller costume, like, 2 nights in a row to 2 different parties or something, I don't think anybody would have snuffed at you.
True.
You put in the work for it, you've earned those couple nights.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not like you just bought a fucking Spider-Man costume for $35 or like, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you know what costume you can do that I think would be really cool? You could probably do an awesome Miles Morales. Get the Jordans, get the suit on, the jacket,
the
hoodie.
No. According to Sony, it's the Adidases now.
Oh, God, that's right.
I don't know if you've seen the new pictures that have come out.
Why did they do that to Miles? Those new shoes look whack,
Adidas
too.
paid more money.
That's true. Oh,
it's so fucking weird.
The Air Force Ones are just so iconic.
Yep. And they tossed them in new shitty Adidas's now.
That's so weird.
I hate that.
Nike didn't want to pay up. That's their loss. They should have put him in some Yeezys.
Oh.
Red Octobers. Could you imagine, bro? Those would have looked sick.
Dude, that would work.
I bet you'll get a lot of Colin Kaepernick if you get any jerseys. That's the one I could definitely see a lot of people wearing. Though I don't know if that might already be done. That might be kind of
yeah.
He's been like out of the news cycle for a while. I feel like people have kind of forgotten about Colin Kaepernick.
I guess I know Nike released that like black Kaepernick jersey.
Oh,
Months
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was like a special thing for Black Lives Matter, but yeah, I don't think we'll be getting a ton of him. I kind of changed my mind. I'm looking at jerseys or why do I
jerseys?
Costume jerseys? And I'm seeing
I'm looking
this
at jerseys. Nick Chubb's looking cheap.
And you know what? Actually, forget it. I'm going on to another point now that I'm looking at this. Remember morph suits?
Yeah.
Glad those aren't
just like the skin suit thing.
Yeah, I hate morph suits.
I got a black one.
I've never worn one.
No.
I've never worn one.
They're creepy.
Yeah, I bet they're weird.
Yeah.
Like I always hated it. You'd get that one guy who has the morph suit, and he'd just be like walking around. It's like, or like trying to like do weird shit, and it's like I can't quite tell who this is. I just hate them in general.
And it makes me uncomfortable because it's like you could be someone I know.
Yeah.
You could also
not
be.
Like
and nobody who wears them talks.
Like,
they never talk.
Yes, they don't talk. They always mess with me. It's like mascots. Anyone who's anonymous is going to touch me. I hate it. So, yeah, no, I hate those.
Yeah, that's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach has a really weird relationship with mascots.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we talked about
anonymous people, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I can't remember if we brought that up.
The Panther. The
Panther.
UWM Panther.
I hope you guys asked Breck.
Oh, my God.
You know what costumes can work, but I wouldn't wear to, like, a party or something? They only work if you're,
dress
like...
up as a cat.
No, I think that plays... Not for me specifically, but in general, I think that plays.
I think it does too.
Actually going out on a scary costume, like Freddy Krueger.
I don't like scary costumes. This is going to be one of my... Right. I wanted to bring this up.
No, I don't like scary costumes.
I'm going to be honest.
Either.
I don't like scary in general.
No.
I'm out on scary. I'm not a scary movie guy. I'm not a scary costume guy. And you know what I'm really especially not? Animatronics that jump out at you that people have at their houses. Get that shit away from me. What are you doing?
Also, like, if you're the house that goes all out decorating, I appreciate that.
I think it's cool.
I think it looks cool. I don't need the fog machine. I'll say that.
Yes.
I do not need the fog machine.
I'm in on the fog
machine. Okay, I can be in on the...
Fog creeps me out.
I can be in on the fog machine. I'm not into your generic haunted house music you're playing. Like, just on the side.
Hate that.
I'm not in on that. It's too loud.
Out on spooky sound effects. I don't need it. I don't need to hear the monster mash.
Screams.
I'm good.
Screams in general, if you're playing that. Like, it's just like... It's just,
I don't want to hear it.
No, it's just uncomfortable. It's not like, whoa, scary. It's like, wow, can you please turn this off?
Yeah. You know what always drove me nuts as a kid? I always liked the houses that do go all out, but man, do I hate the houses that decide to have, like, a really, like, not elaborate, but just annoying little, like, maze you have to get through to get to
I know exactly what house you're talking about.
Yeah.
I like Candy. I don't like it that much. I'll just move on to the next one.
And, like, because they're always, like, that's the house that has the animatronic that jumps out at you, or, oh, my God.
They've got the guy in costume... The dad who has nothing else to do.
The worst with the dad in a costume. So there was one year where my mom was like taking us trick-or-treating, and she took us to one of her like friends' houses. So it was just like towards the end of the night, and it looked like it was just like, so the bull was resting outside on like a scarecrow. And so I walked up, and it just had like a sign like, "So take candy." I saw other kids take candy, and there was just,
no,
you know. And walk away. It's fine. I get up there. Turns out it wasn't a scarecrow, it's a dude. And he jumps out and the candy goes everywhere. And he scared the absolute piss out of me. Like, you can't do that. Time out. Absolutely not. I nearly had a goddamn heart attack, and I was like, I don't know, 9. Oh, buddy.
That's something I always wanted to do. But I lived in the country. We never handed out candy. Like, I always wanted to be the guy in high school, like, who sits there. Oh, I always wanted to. I wanted to scare the shit out of some people.
I never wanted to do that. I was always glad, like, we were near the subdivision, but, like, our driveway was just annoying enough to get up that we never had one trick-or-treater ever.
Damn.
And, yeah, it's nice. And, I just couldn't imagine sitting out there for, like, 4 hours. I'm not old enough yet.
That's true.
I actually had this written down. I kind of feel like I'm 50 years old because I actually genuinely enjoy handing out candy. I don't know why.
Do you hand out candy? I haven't done it. Like in North Dakota, do you hand out candy?
No, not out here, but like back when I was in Wisconsin, we lived on Giddings Avenue right by the middle school.
Yep.
We would have a bunch of trick-or-treaters. Like, that's where my mom lived. We would have a bunch of trick-or-treaters, and like the 2 years in high school I didn't go out trick-or-treating, I stayed home and handed out candy. I don't know. I just think it's kind of cool to see what all these people come up with as costumes.
Yeah. No, I underrated part of Halloween, seeing other people's costumes.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
What are the kids wearing these days? What's the cool one? Definitely going to be some... I don't know. I think it's too late.
I bet you like Iron Man,
Fortnite,
Black Panthers.
Well,
Fortnite.
You know what I'm going to say? I was Fortnite. Because I think
it.
Fortnite has branded costumes. And there's going to be a ton of those. Minecraft costumes.
Yeah.
A lot of
dressing up as
pixel
Steve.
pixact. A lot of... I've seen multiple times already, like, a bunch of those, like, block Steve heads.
Yeah.
Or like creeper heads or something. Yeah.
It's kind of
those are
funny.
cool.
I like it.
Right.
Yeah.
Steve's actually a great
like
one.
pickaxe.
I love that for Steve. That's actually a good idea. Get the little pickaxe sword stuff.
Yeah.
That's a good idea for
It'd be
next
easy
year.
to put together.
Yeah. That's like my favorite, and we were talking about this before the pod. Putting together a costume that like is cheap, cool enough that it's like you're not slacking, but it's cheap. You can wear in like colder weather. It's comfy. It's got to knock these things out. Not a mask.
And nothing that's just too niche to where everybody looks at you like, who the fuck is what is this?
Right.
Yeah.
If you can fit that where it's like it's specific enough that it's not generic, but like it's not like out of nowhere that no one, if you wear your costume, not a single person knows what the fuck you are, you have failed.
Also, I don't know why I don't think anybody wants to do that, but that'd be terrible if you're that person and every single person you talk to, hey, what are you? Hey, what are you? Hey, what are you?
That is, so originally I was going to do the Joker from Persona 5. I can't do that because it's a popular game, but like, I don't even want to have that question asked once.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Right.
I don't want to go on a long fucking diatribe about what this is and why I like it.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you. Check, please.
Yeah.
I need to go with something more iconic, more recognizable.
Go as like a nice... I don't know. I was trying to brainstorm ideas.
It's tough to think.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe like a nice like Naruto costume. Everybody knows that. Yeah. It's easy to get. It's easy to get this stuff for.
Do you guys prefer an outdoor, like, bonfire-y type party or, like, a house party for Halloween?
Both. I don't care.
I like a house party for Halloween.
Yeah, either one. I'm
a big bonfire guy. I like the outdoor parties.
I do, too. I think I would lean more to a house party. Only because I think it comes down to I don't want, to be smelling like smoke.
I don't want my costume.
Fair, I guess.
My costume, yeah.
That's fair, I guess.
And like plus, if I'm wearing the costume, I want to be like walking around. I want people to see my costume.
And I think at a bonfire, sometimes you can be shaded out, a little bit. Not everyone's gonna get a full look at your costume. At a house party,
that's true.
You can play.
You guys are a little more vain than I guess. So.
Yeah.
Me? Vane? Of course. Look, obviously. Look at me.
Yeah.
Couldn't be more Vane if I tried.
Yeah. I like, we've talked about haunted houses, but I like a little, like, decorations, you know? A little decorations, get in the spirit. Don't play, Kyle nailed this one, don't play Monster Mash. Just don't.
Fuck the Monster Mash.
Monster
Mash. Though, I will say this. It is a graveyard smash.
Play regular music.
You can play regular music that is Halloween-esque, I think.
Like what?
Like 21 Savage. Like, it's a little spooky. It's a little spooky. I think it's a little
downtrodden, little. It's in the mud.
Yeah,
you know, it's down, dirty.
Right. I think it's perfect. Like, you play a little 21 Savage. I think I'd be happy.
He does kind of have that Halloween vibe around him, like with the like bloody knife and shit. Yeah, he does a little bit. Yeah, he does.
So yeah, you can play good banger, good music without like he did the Monster Mash. Like,
or play like a good spooky theme song,
like some Black Sabbath.
What?
Huh?
Black Sabbath?
Yes, Black Sabbath. There's AC/DC.
I was gonna say some music like Thriller. Just play Michael Jackson. Thriller.
Yep, Thriller's
greatest.
I think you can also ride the line a little bit. Don't want to go too far this side, but you can get close with the Ghostbusters theme song.
I like the Ghostbusters. You can play that.
Yeah, I think that is like. I love the Halloween soundtrack. I wouldn't play the Halloween theme song, though. That's where you're starting to swerve outside the lines.
I've never seen that movie.
I love it.
Zach was waxing poetic about it last time we were hanging out.
I love that movie. I just watched it last night, actually. Yeah. Oh, God, do I love that movie.
I just can't do scary movies.
Jason or Freddy or something?
It's Michael Myers. I like it because it's scary. It's all about like anticipation, and it's no gory
it's not just a bunch of jump scares.
No,
or is it?
It's not a bunch of You'll probably watch it and be like, "Well, I wasn't scared." I watched.
I love that because I hate scary movies.
Yeah, it's not a movie that it'll more be like, "Oh shit."
Oh, you know what you can play? You can play the Stranger Things theme.
That too. That's a good one.
Fenner recently started watching that, Zach.
I was going to say, I did recently start watching, and I know you guys had said how it was a good show. I wish you would have pushed a little harder on that front. Because
I have been beating this horse for years on trying to get you to watch this.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I didn't even know you haven't seen it.
Hopper is stuck in the Upside Down right now. That's where I'm at in season 2.
He never comes out.
Already on season 2?
He's done.
Yeah, I'm on season 2.
Yeah.
The one thing, I know we're getting off topic a little bit. The one thing I really like about that show is there's like no in between time. It's just like the next episode is like the next day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's such a good show.
Yeah.
We can talk about this. Fuck it. I don't care.
Right.
It's spooky themed.
Yeah. What incredible like good kid actors there are in that show.
The best I've ever seen.
Nailed it.
Yeah. It's insane.
And I hate kids.
It's same.
Yeah.
Take it from us professional child haters.
Yeah.
So you can understand our take is very unbiased. They're amazing. They carry the entire show. I think that's my favorite thing about the whole show is the relationship between like the characters, and that's because it feels so genuine.
That's why season 3 is my favorite. The first episode of season 3 is like my favorite. I'm not going to say anymore. But
I'm not going to spoil.
It's a very calm episode. That's why I like it.
I know you're like halfway through season 2. Who's your favorite character of that show?
Kyle and I definitely have the best.
There's
Kyle,
one answer.
Yeah, there's one answer. He might not be far enough.
Yeah,
Dustin?
Truly.
I like Dustin.
Okay.
Dustin's great.
I like Dustin. Yeah.
We'll ask you.
Is it a spoiler to say who our favorite character is?
Yes, I wouldn't.
Is it?
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Has he been in the show since the beginning?
Yes.
Since the very beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't think it's a spoiler to say who the favorite character is. If you don't tell me why.
Oh, okay. It's by far Steve.
It's by a country mile.
By 10 miles.
Is the MVP of that show by a fucking mile.
Steve is so fucking cool.
I am very torn at the moment. Like, I liked Steve, and then I didn't like Steve, and I'm starting to come around on Steve again.
The come around.
Wait until you come full circle.
Oh, man. Is Steve the best character? You know what? I think I'm going to rewatch season 3.
Yeah.
I need to do that again.
Yeah.
That's my favorite season.
I think it's the best.
Yeah.
I
like
the most fun.
Yeah.
The reason I went away from liking Steve is because he was being a real big old douchebag to Jonathan. Wanting that fight and stuff. But then he shows up at what's Mike's sister's name?
Oh, I don't.
Nancy.
Seen it.
Nancy. He shows up at their house with flowers or whatever, and Dustin is there, and then they hop in the car, and that's where I'm at, basically. So.
Oh no. Oh yeah. I think you will agree with us at some point.
That's what. And you're done with season 1. The thing I really like, they could have just made Steve a dick. And just kill him off.
Came back
then he came back and he was good.
He's like an actual character and not just like a one-note bad guy.
Yeah, that's what made him.
Could have been.
That's what made him so cool. Because it's oh wow, oh man, that show is really good.
I think I'm glad that tonight.
I got super confused when I started watching that show. With Black Mirror, because I never watched Black Mirror either. Okay. And it was because with Black Mirror, the seasons are themed, right?
Well,
or the episodes are themed?
Yeah. Every episode.
Okay, because I was thinking, well, what are they going to do in season 2 now that's so much different? Because they can't just end it like this story. They can't just end it right here. I don't know what the hell they would do with these same, actors or characters in the show.
Yeah.
And I was oh, no, it's the same thing. Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they ever say when season 4 was coming?
It should be this winter.
Really?
Yeah, it should be December, I think.
Is it a Christmas theme this time?
Yeah. Because then they cover each. Nice. I think they cover each season.
Oh.
Yeah. No, Stranger Things. It's the last season.
You're
getting into it at a perfect time because you won't have to wait. We've been waiting over a year for this final season.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been
fantastic.
Yeah. So
it's an older show already. I think. What did that show come out? I would guess
2016. 2016.
Yeah.
Yep.
I gotta be honest. That's been my favorite show of the past few years.
It was incredibly jarring to because I looked up some of the actors, because I didn't know who a lot of these kid actors were in the show. I want to see if they were in other things since.
See how old they are now.
And just seeing how much Lucas, I can't remember what his real life name is, but Lucas and Dustin and how much those kids changed in 4 years because they literally look like they're 12 years old. And now a lot of them are 17, 18, 19 years old and they look older than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, because isn't how old is Millie Bobby Brown?
I think she's 17.
Yeah. She's not 18 yet. Yeah. I was just gonna say, she's still talking to Drake, so probably under 18. No,
that joke will never get old to me.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one thing you can answer, you cannot answer. I would probably prefer a non-answer. It's just an open question about Stranger Things. Mad Max's brother, is he just an incredible racist? Because every single time he sees Lucas, he's we don't hang out with those types of people.
He's a shitty. He's
an
shitty,
asshole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a real big old dick. I can't remember if he's explicitly racist. I assume he is.
Yeah,
but I can't.
He's just, every single time he's we don't hang out with those people, and it's what? I mean, we get it, dude. You already said that.
Better, you're not gonna. It's wrong. Total piece of shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, we will. I will not spoil. But I will make no bones. Total piece of shit.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing redeemable about him. Dude sucks. But
I thought at first maybe Mad Max and him were Russian spies.
You never know. Got to keep watching.
No.
Okay. Yeah. I was honestly hoping to get something out of that. I was crying a little bit.
No.
Well, I'll tell you what. When you finish up, we can have a nice little recap for everybody who hasn't watched Stranger Things in a while. Before the new season comes out, we'll recap the first 3 seasons. We'll get everybody caught up to speed. It'll be kind of like the abridged Stranger Things with us 3.
Also,
how else would you ever want it?
Right.
Yeah.
Stranger Things season 3.5. You get it right here. Us.
Farmcast edition.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Yeah. But I remember in 2016, there were a lot of Stranger Things costumes. Like the 11 with the waffles. I saw a lot.
Oh my god. I saw a costume the other day, and it was like pre-packaged. Like, it was a full costume, right? It was an 11 costume for like $50. What do you think was in this costume? For
like the fucking white, the white like robe sort of thing? It wasn't that,
no. It was one romper and loose socks. That was the costume. Over $50. For a romper and loose socks.
What a fuck you.
I couldn't even come with the Converse.
What's that?
It didn't even come with her Converse. Isn't that the type of shoes she wears? Converse?
No shoes. It was just socks and romper for over $50. It was Stranger Things branded.
Oh
wow!
It probably sells good too. It was the worst
official costume I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That was tough.
Those are all scams, I think. Those official branded costumes, they give you something cheap. If you just buy the individual supplies, I think you can really
way cheaper
and nicer.
It doesn't need to be like an exact replica of have the same pattern she has on her little fucking romper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. As long as I can look at you and be like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get what you're going for. Along the lines of wearing a jersey, being a lumberjack and just wearing a flannel.
If you got suspenders on and you got some sort of
nope, just the flannel. No, just the flannel.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not.
Everybody owns an axe, dude. Everybody owns a flannel.
If you waited a little long, that at least takes some sort of effort.
Also, I don't want to be bringing an axe anywhere.
Yeah. Trying to get into the bar with it.
Immediately, I don't think I would want to see somebody with an axe either.
Hey, it's me, Hunter John. It's just me, my camo, my orange, and my 12-gauge shotgun.
Hey, Wisconsin's an open carry state. You could get away with it.
Could you do that?
No.
Yeah, Wisconsin's an open carry state.
Yeah, most bars still have Where are you trying to go?
Bar, yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, I was going to say.
If you go to a house party, though, sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess walk in with the gun.
Could you imagine, dude? We show up to a party and Kyle's just wearing blaze orange and has a fucking 12-gauge wrapped around his shoulder.
Oh my god.
Hey, where are you? Oh, quick, let me get my prop. Cocks his shotgun.
Yeah. Fucking, you see the shell just pop out. You're like, oh god.
Yeah. That's what you should be, Kyle. There's your costume.
Yeah, you're not a hunter, so it actually looks like you're dressed.
I wanted to see what would show up if I typed in Skyrim costume. And my god, do I regret this.
Could he be a Khajiit?
This is the most... that'd be fire. This is the tackiest, most Reddit costumes you've ever seen. There is a, everybody's got their mask on, right? There is a mask that just has the item description box from Skyrim. It'd be light armor, value. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just this face mask. Armor 1, weight 0, value 13, allows entrance to shops.
Oh.
Imagine being the fucking knucklehead chud to put that on and be like, look!
Get it?
That meme where it's just the fucking dude just showing his phone to the camera and it's you Photoshop whatever you want in there. That dude is wearing that face mask.
Oh no.
This is awful. Also... And then in the recommended underneath, the Skyrim costume is a t-shirt that says, does my opinion offend you?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Others previously bought.
Name a more iconic duo than Skyrim apparel and like a Ben Shapiro-esque quote on a t-shirt. Sorry, liberals.
Facts
Does
over
my Dovahkiin
feelings.
mask offend you?
Yeah. Oh, that's like too perfect. Oh my god.
Wearing my Iron Dovahkiin helmet to own the libs.
Customers also bought. Facts.
God.
Greater sign. Feelings.
There's more. There's one that just says, people who tolerate me on a daily basis. Those are real heroes.
Oh, those are like those Walmart shirts. Where it's
God,
like...
this is awful, man.
Yeah. Be one of those.
I could. Also in the recommended is just like a Japanese schoolgirl outfit. Those apparently that's right there with it too. This is I should have never searched this on Amazon. This is terrible. There is for $40 I could get a full-size Captain Underpants.
For 40?
That kind of slaps.
Yeah.
You could do one for free.
See, that's what I was thinking too.
Take off all your clothes, underwear, a cape.
Oh boy.
I'm telling you.
I didn't see that, Fenner.
For all those who can't see, which is everybody, I just found a lifeguard, a one-piece lifeguard costume. We're right by your genitalia region. Just got a big old bush.
Oh, Fenner.
What if I just went as Guy Fieri?
I think that'd be good. Guy Fieri, I think that'd be good.
I think that's
you got to do the hair though. You got to do the frosted tips.
They literally sell visors that come with the hair.
I think that's almost on the side of being too popular.
Is it?
I saw a lot of those.
I don't know if I've ever seen a Guy Fieri.
Really?
That, and oddly enough, Billie Eilish is very popular. That's a big
what even does
one.
That mean? Outside of like baggy clothes and neon hair.
Yeah,
I guess
you
that's
nailed
it.
Right? Yeah, you nailed it.
That's why so many people do it.
Yeah, right. It's just comfy. Some people I've just seen with like shorts, big baggy shorts, and a nice big shirt, neon hair, special makeup. I don't know, jewelry on the hands. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see it.
I like them. I thought they were all pretty cool. That's something I would do.
In one of these advertisements, pictures, like the thumbnail for one of these Guy Fieri like visors with the hair is just this extremely hot chick wearing that visor with the hair, and I just want to know what life decisions between the two parties led to the congregation for that photo. Like, what happened?
Right.
Because I don't think that's Photoshopped. Well, it's a nice problematic costume you could wear is like Hulk Hogan. I don't think you want to be going as Hulkamania.
Oh no!
Or if you go as Kramer, if we're talking problematic.
Oh no!
Oh, if you wear either of those costumes, somebody's about to go Hulkamania on you, and that is a guarantee.
Oh man! He can walk in. I'm Kramer. Oh shit!
Wait a minute. What if I just wore that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fit with the fanny pack? The black turtleneck,
the little chain, and a fanny pack.
I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah,
I have seen that a couple times.
Yeah, it's still good. It's a good costume.
You're not gonna have anything that's. You're not gonna do anything for the first time, so.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad one. Poorly aged costumes. Anything from a meme. That's an iconic picture, but anything of like,
It's Wednesday, my dudes. You just go as a toad.
No, that one's kind of cool. I like that one. Going as a toad.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
Oh man, shit.
Oh, I got a good one around that. Along those lines, when a couple years ago, I was in Omaha during Halloween, and we were out at a bar back when we could do that, and we were, well hydrated, lubricated up. So I was pretty drunk, and so everybody's wearing costumes out to the bars, right? And this one chick walks in with just a full-blown Minion costume.
No.
and I immediately go up to her and I'm like, hey, weird question. Could we take a picture together? And I immediately sent a Snapchat to Joe because that was what he was still making. He was big obsessed with his Minions.
Yeah.
And I just said the caption just, hey, Joe. just be arm in arm with the Minion costume.
Minion girl.
Oh, I miss the Minions.
Oh my god. You could be a Minion. You wanted one with glasses.
I could
be a Minion. You gotta be a Minion.
You should be a Minion.
Banana.
What?
Banana.
I just wanted you to repeat it. This Dwayne The Rock Johnson outfit is just absolutely ludicrous.
It's so fire.
Yeah.
I mean, what a look.
What is going on?
Oh, you could also, along the lines of a fit, go as MJ in 95 with big baggy jeans.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Or,
oh my God.
Or Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, or LeBron James draft fit.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
I do have a Michael Jordan jersey that's like a triple XL or a double XL.
Dude, that would be fire. Big baggy pants.
Just go to Goodwill and buy a pair of 40s.
Oh.
And a leather suit coat.
Oh man.
My God. There's nothing ever as funny as looking up just pictures of Michael Jordan wearing jeans.
Yeah, it's bad.
This man doesn't own a pair of well-fitting jeans.
No. And like, if I had the body of Michael Jordan, why wouldn't you? Yeah.
If I had the money, the status of Michael Jordan, I mean, you know what? That still doesn't even fucking give him a pass for some of these looks because I can't even fathom what I'm looking at because they're the biggest jeans possible. And then he tucks in an ill-fitting dress shirt and wears just an ugly brown belt to go with it. Like, what the hell is going on?
Which, if you wanted to be an NBA player, you could just go into your dad's closet and just find a bunch of clothes that don't match and just say, "Hey, I'm Tim Duncan.
I'm Russell Westbrook."
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Tim Duncan is that's the same costume as Michael Jordan. Just an outrageous dress shirt.
Yo,
but also you have to wear flip-flops.
Tim Duncan's outfits.
Are
they
bad.
worse than MJ?
I think they're worse. MJ, when he hits, are hard. He's got one that he wears in The Last Dance. It's a romper, and it's like a colorful 90s romper. It's so cool.
I just want to know how there was ever an era where just size way too big dress shirts were a good look. Or how about when Tim Duncan won the MVP and he's posting up with David Stern holding the trophy and it's literally just jean shorts and a plain red t-shirt. I mean, this picture is unbelievable.
Tim Duncan's so sick. He can pull that off.
Oh yeah, he can.
How is this a thing?
Oh, brother. I've never seen this picture.
Oh, that's a famous one.
What an icon.
Yeah, Zach, if you're not too busy, look up Tim Duncan MVP trophy picture. Oh my God. Or just type in Tim Duncan outfit, you'll find it.
No.
Anybody listening at home needs to do this because this picture is so unbelievable. And he's wearing a precursor to Birkenstocks.
Quick question, getting back onto the Halloween thing. If you guys were ripped, Zach, you said if I had Michael Jordan's body, would you guys ever try to pull off a sexy costume?
No.
No, I think that's so stupid, man.
Depends.
That's not the point.
Depends.
Wait, okay, give me a yeah.
Does a sexy costume mean like a normal costume but sexified, or like a costume you can only pull off if you're sexy?
Yeah, what are you getting
like
at?
a normal costume but sexified.
Okay, like sexy firefighter.
Yeah, like something very generic and stupid like that. The only one I could think of is that if I had a fucking body of Vin Diesel, the only one I would do is there's that picture of him like leaning up against the doorway and he's just got jeans on and he's like leaning back. He's got his arms up above his head and he's just wearing a cowboy.
Feder, I did not think you meant that kind of sexy. That's a whole different. Yeah, I would go out with that.
Now, actually, you bring up a really good point, but I don't want to shave my head, so I won't do it. But if I was bald, I would absolutely be Xander Cage for Halloween and just wear that fucking coat.
I thought you were going to
I don't even care. I'll just show the belly a little bit. There's no six-pack to see here, but my God, I'm letting that thing fly because when I'm Xander Cage, the women come already. The things I have to do for my country are the things I have to do for my country. It doesn't matter.
The problem about that costume is if you go out in public, you're out at the bar, everyone's just going to be thanking you for what you've done for our country.
Yeah.
Thank you, Xander.
That's a good point because nobody really gives true American hero Xander Cage, Triple X, played by Vin Diesel, otherwise known as Mark Sinclair. Nobody really gives him his proper due, and I just think that's a shame.
Yeah. Also known from the movie XXX: The Return of Xander Cage. I know you're just gonna keep going.
I mean, look, Rush Limbaugh got a Presidential Medal of Freedom. You see where I'm going?
Yeah, right. Oh my God.
At least give one to a true American hero.
Yo, that man.
That coat is fucking ridiculous.
There
is. How many animals were killed to create this fucking thing?
Not enough. It needs to be
also,
bigger.
And Vin killed them all.
I am clicking on a link. I cannot believe this is real. I am clicking on a link of Xander Cage. Do you want to know what the website is for this picture of him wearing the coat? This is the source website.
www.xxx.com.
Way more out there. Way worse.
Xander Cage movie. Like, what do you mean?
It has nothing to do with Triple X.
Oh no.
This is the website. I'm fucking not kidding. bigchungus.fandom.com.
Oh,
big-chungus.fan. I gotta click. It's just a wiki with Big Chungus and Thanos in the background. What is going on?
What?
Must be a pretty popular site. There's a World of Warcraft advertisement. What is going on?
And it just has like the Xander Cage.
I'll post the link for you guys. I need somebody else to verify. I don't know if I'm just going butt fucking sane and I'm just making this up. But what is this?
I kind of imagined it when you clicked on that link. I was kind of imagining it would be something kind of like that website. I don't know if you remember. I don't want to say it. Meatspin.com.
Oh, brother.
I don't know what that is, but I can get an idea.
Flow Rider song.
Oh, brother.
If you know, you know. That's all I'll say about it.
Neptune. I remember a few of those from back in the day. There was a few of those kind of websites. But getting back to the Chungapedia, the Big Chungus Wiki. What is going on here? This is great podcasting, I know, but I can't get over this. Apparently the edit function is locked. So it says I do not have the permission to use this. So I guess you have to be a member of the fandom.bigchunguswiki.xandercage section to really get your input in there. So I think that's my life goal, is to try to become a member.
We should apply and become, all members
Xander Cage is the main titular antagonist and the final boss of Big Chungus 3, Return of Xander Cage.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh my god, I didn't even read the description.
No.
Hold on. While usually considered final boss of Big Chungus 3, Return of Xander Cage, some argue that Jimbo is the final boss. Cage fans say that Jimbo is more of a mini-boss. The argument has lasted since the dawn of time.
What? Who did this?
What is going on?
Oh my god.
Who is Jimbo?
Someone argue Jimbo.
Jimbo does not want to fight Big Chungus. In fact, he's a pretty chill guy. He's just doing his job to protect the altar. That's
Jimbo is a kaiju, which if you don't know, that's like a Japanese big monster, is a kaiju boss in Big Chungus 3. He is the guardian of the ancient altar of Uno, and as such is imbued with its power, which caused him to grow to his giant size. Some whether he or Xander Cage should be considered the final boss of Big Chungus 3. The Xander fans tend to say Jimbo is more of a mini-boss. It is possible that he knows the way.
No.
And he says he is born in 1998, so I guess I'm older than Jimbo.
What the hell is this? I just clicked on the Big Chungus 3 link. Big Chungus 3 was released by 343 Industries in 2006 for the PS2. Things are different after Big Chungus, character, left for 10 years. Xander Cage is taking control of the land with the help of his friends Shrek and Goku. Homer embarks on a quest to find Chungus and help him defeat Xander. In the post-game, Big Chungus must travel to the ancient altar of Uno, defeat Jimbo, and unlock the power of the Uno cards, which become plot points in future releases.
Am I in hell?
Can we find this game?
It's not real. Like there's
it's real.
There's a sales bullet point, and it just says Big Chungus 3 was the best-selling PS2 game and was later surpassed by Grand Theft Auto 4 and managed to sell 17 million copies. There's no way this is real. The picture it has from the game, it just says Big Chungus 3 with a picture of Fat Homer wearing like a woman's blouse, and it just like it has a Nintendo Switch thing in the top left. Like,
part of the trivia, it says there is a small chance in the part to defeat Xander Cage that sands may appear and start to fire at you. What? Oh, don't worry. In case you guys wanted to play Big Chungus 3 nowadays,
it's been ported to Soulja Boy.
Yeah, it was ported to the Ouya and the Soulja Boy.
Who spent their time doing this?
There hasn't been a comment on a single one of these wikis.
Oh my god.
Not one comment.
The cover is...
Someone recent. So the most recent. Oh my god! This. Yeah. So this wiki is still going. And the most recent addition is Garfield. His species is listed as cat ? Wait, a lot.
Oh my god!
The description for Garfield is the second most hungry creature in the universe. The first being Big Chungus. He is a rival of Big Chungus in the earlier games because he wants to outconsume him, but he gives up, and they become good friends. He is the final boss of Big Chungus Battle Royale 2.
Why are these not real? Oh my god.
Well, there's 3 comments on this one.
Holy shit.
The first comment is, why did this redirect from KKK?
What?
This took a weird turn.
What fun?
I clicked on.
Oh no!
There's a link. His Big Chungus 1 fight, and it's just a YouTube video that was uploaded 2 days ago of Garfield and Big Chungus fighting, but it's just like the still images, and you can see like the edit where you can expand them and rotate them, and then just like hitting each other.
I think we found the ninth circle of hell.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
What?
This is incredible.
Oh my
What is
god!
going on?
Whew. Okay.
This is
I'm done.
This is perfect for a spooky Halloween special. I can't believe this.
Okay. I think I've had enough of the Big Chungus Wikipedia for one night.
I'm gonna do some research on my own.
Yeah, we'll have to update the people on this because I don't know what the hell's going on.
I'm gonna tweet out the link.
So follow at Doc Firmer
Yeah.
for more updates.
Yes. Yes.
But hey, that does it here for the Farmcast. Stay tuned for all big Chungus related lore, I guess.
Chungus content coming soon.
Yeah. You thought the meme was dead. Nope. We're bringing him
Apparently,
back.
it's just getting started.
Yeah.
Literally 2 days ago.
Holy shit. Oh my god. So if I don't even know. Thank you for watching. Follow us on social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at the Farmcast Pod. And on YouTube for video and streaming services for audio.
Absolutely.
And have a happy Halloween. Hope you've taken our Halloween tips. That's what we were originally talking about. And hey, we'll see you on the next episode. Bye.